Welcome back to the DMG It's the Wrong YouTube channel. My name is Mike, and we got Gage here with us today. Gage, I'll get to you in a second, but today's video is going to be over the Tyree Kills trade reaction and a couple other free agency signings that have gone on around the league these past few days. So we're going to jump right into it. Gage, how you doing, buddy?
Make drivers great again. Bring home Juice Landry.
All right. Anyways, so we're gonna hop into this presentation here. Put together a little slideshow for you guys.
Ooh.
But yeah, starting off obviously with the man himself, Tyreek Hill. I'll let you jump in on it first.
So, crazy news. Just getting up in the morning, getting ready to go to work. Driving on the way and just listening to a live YouTube, Tom Grossi, listen to his little podcast he does, and then just out of nowhere they're like, Tyreek Hill was accepted to be traded. They accepted his agent to seek a trade. And I was like, what the heck? And then in a matter of 20 minutes he was a Dolphin. Absolutely crazy. We may not have I shouldn't say we. I may not have the same opinion on this trade as other people will, but man, it's shocking. That's crazy. I mean, just all the big moves right now, dude.
Yeah, this free agency is crazy.
Wilson. Yeah, it's literally like we're playing Madden. It's turning into the NBA. It's nuts. I don't know. How do you feel, Mikey? I mean, the Dolphins just got better. The Patriots are the third best team in the division now.
That's not true. I don't know. It's a good move for the Dolphins, obviously, because they get a really, really good wide receiver, one that they kind of really didn't have for a long time here. But at the end of the day, they still have Tua turn the ball over at quarterback. And, it's not horrible. Tua's not, god-awful, and I know people are going to comment, oh, they swept the Patriots. Yeah, shut up. Doesn't matter.
You should ask him how his honeymoon was.
Yeah.
How his honeymoon was.
That's okay. But anyways, they still have two at quarterback. They have a first-year head coach. Don't know how all that's going to pan out. They got pretty much a whole new coaching staff. Everything's all brand new. So we'll see if they can actually work Tyree Kill into a Tua turn the ball over offense and see if they can actually get him and Tyreek firing on all cylinders to have this trade be worth it in a sense. The Chiefs, as a Chiefs fan, it sucks to see him go, but yeah, you got some really good picks back from this trade, and I think you can use those trades to your advantage. Super easy to get a guy to kind of fill the shoes of Tyreek Hill because this receiver class coming up is super deep. So getting a guy you could possibly get a guy like Jameson Williams at that spot, which is crazy just because he's fallen that far because of an injury.
It's the NFL's job to make sure every one of you teams that pick Jameson Williams before he gets to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to do it.
So, there's a possibility of landing on a guy like Jameson Williams that can easily come in there and fill what Tyreek was. He's probably as fast, maybe a little bit slower than Tyreek Hill, but has that same presence that Tyreek Hill has. Down the field, over the middle, short game, doesn't matter. He'll be just like Tyreek Hill. So, I think the Chiefs in the end kind of won this trade because of all the people that they are paying, and they couldn't afford to pay Tyreek Hill, and they just got a bunch of really, really good picks back in return for him. So,
it's another game-changing trade again.
Yeah.
And again, you would think you get one of these in an offseason usually. You get one major trade. Everyone thought that Russell Wilson trade was going to be oh my gosh, that was the big shocker of the offseason.
Yeah.
There's been four others.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree with what Mikey's saying. From the Miami Dolphins point of view, it's a great trade, right?
Oh yeah,
One, you just had all of the Brian Flores crap coming out saying that you paid us to lose, blah 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 blah. And I don't mean blah blah blah. That's his case. I mean I agree with what he's saying. Just paraphrasing, moving on. So they're doing everything they can to make sure they're see. Oh no, see, we want to win. We're gonna go out and make sure we want
yeah,
to win because we're not paying to lose anymore.
yeah,
So they're covering up and they're doing a good job of it.
yeah,
They're getting rid of all that bad pub because it is unethical and unsportsmanlike what they were doing. But they go out there and they traded the farm. Two
yeah.
first round picks this year's and next year's.
Oh wow.
Two second round picks this year's and next year's. And I think this year's third round pick. Yeah, just those five. Like that is nuts. And not just that. Do you have the contract, Mikey?
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick. It's
Yeah. They
off the top of my head right here. Okay, yeah, mine. I got it. Okay, so it's a in total. What it could be is a 4-year, $120 million contract with a $25.5 million signing bonus with an average salary of $30 million, and he's guaranteed at signing $52.5 million, and his total guarantee is $72.2 million. But it also is kind of worked in as like a 3-year contract. It's like 3 years, 72 or whatever, because they have a potential opt out of a fourth year depending on team/player, right? That's kind of how
Yeah, their
we
dead
were
cap
looking at that.
is they have the ability to cut him on that fourth year. The
Yeah,
dead cap won't hurt him too much.
yeah,
Like that's a ridiculous amount of money for a wide receiver, right?
yeah,
But with the Dolphins, you're able to do that because you're not paying a quarterback.
yeah,
You're able to invest, and it's good because one, you get a guy that's going to be electric, right? And you have
yes,
a track meet at wide receiver now, probably the fastest duo in the NFL,
yeah,
in Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, and Cedric Wilson. I think Devontae Parker is the odd man out
yeah,
because they wouldn't sign Cedric for no reason.
yeah,
Um, and you got a new offense in which it's Mike McDaniel who uses the Kyle Shanahan system. Look at all the motions that the 49ers were doing. Now imagine that with Tyreek Hill. Yeah, good luck keeping up. Good luck keeping up with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill constantly moving in the backfield. But you paid him a ton of money, and it could bite you. But the I think what made it okay is now there is no excuse. If this doesn't work, Tua will not be there. Right? Like,
yeah.
you're giving Tua Tonga Vailoa
Turn the
every
ball
opportunity.
over.
Dude, I seriously I don't like Tua slander. I'm like in like I don't really have an opinion
I
on
just
him.
think it's funny to
But
say it.
dude, Tua turned the ball over is probably the funniest meme
Yeah,
name ever. Like it just rolls off the tongue. It's just gold,
yeah.
honestly.
I enjoy
I
to
hope
say
it's
it.
something he can laugh about later on because it's actually pretty clever.
I hope it's something that
Um,
ruins his career and he doesn't play football ever again. So
okay. Chiefs side, you can't pay him that. Like you
yeah,
can't. Like you
you
were not going to be able to pay him that.
you got too much
And
money wrapped up in other things.
you get two first round picks, two second
Yeah,
round picks, and a third. Are you kidding me?
you're.
You just supplied the team that was
Yeah,
struggling because they had to overpay everybody and gave them depth.
yeah,
Hopefully, I mean, like, hopefully for them, they get depth, right?
yeah.
Um, but 29, 30,
Yep.
55, 73, I think, and some or 79 like that. I don't know why those numbers on the top of my head, but yeah, I think they did a really good job. And now you get to actually build a core around him, which they really need to do because they have Juju Poopster. So you need a core.
Juju shits booster.
Yeah. So overall, I think Mikey and I are somewhat in agreements here. We gave the Chiefs an A
Yep, that's 100%.
because their division has been getting stronger and stronger, and they, talent-wise, probably overall roster, were probably the worst team in their division, you could argue. And now with losing Tyreek Hill, yes, you're losing an elite player, but you have the potential to draft more, and it opens up a ton of cap space. So now they can sign people
Yes.
in positions and fill depth and holes.
And this was better this way to trade him this year instead of trying to like franchise tag him or anything because next year he could walk. And you just got nothing for a high tier receiver. So I think
And
the Chiefs did a great job by just dishing them out now, cutting their losses, getting their picks for him, and getting amazing picks for him, and actually getting really good value back than just letting him leave next year, and then you just got absolutely nothing from the guy.
right. And then you get a
So
lot of people saying that, like, Tyreek made Patrick Mahomes or makes Patrick Mahomes look a lot better than he is. What if it's the other way around? What if Patrick Mahomes helps makes these receivers better than they are?
I think a lot of people will say that just because of what 2 years ago or 3 years ago the meme was like, "Oh, Tyreek's over there somewhere."
It's
But
still, he still does that crap.
I know
He
he
did it
does.
week 1 against the Browns, and they won because of it. And I was like, are you
So that's
kidding me?
why people would be saying that Tyreek
Yeah.
makes Mahomes. But I mean, either way,
But and then we'll give the Dolphins a B plus. See, like, it's so easy to say A because they get Tyreek Hill, but
yeah,
you really got to look at what they don't have picks anymore,
yeah,
and they're
they're
not like a complete roster. They're not the Rams where just trading picks means F them picks. It don't matter because they have a roster
that was their draft right there. You're looking at their draft.
for the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, that was their draft. Was
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Which I
Congratulations.
think they may have a second, third, or second pick or something that they can use this year, but I don't think so.
I don't think they do.
But I think that I think they get that extra boost because they may have like traded away their future per
Yeah,
se, but this will let you know is Tua the guy.
yeah,
Period.
and
So
I think we're giving him a B plus also because Tyreek Hill is 29.
28.
Okay, so he's 28. So you're putting all things into one basket right now instead of using your picks that you can use to draft for future guys. So they want it all right now, and you have to take into the fact on how much you're paying him as well. So that's why it's a B. I mean, A for Tyreek Hill, but everything else that they had to give up in order to get him and how much to pay him to get him, that's what brings it back to a
It's a
B plus.
hefty
It's a
total.
hefty price, so that's why it kind of brings it back to a B, B plus. So, I mean, the Dolphins still did great, but it's all the added extras into getting Tyreek Hill that kind of brings it down from that A, at least in
But
my perspective.
speaking with the Dolphins and Taryn Armstead, jeez, I'm sorry guys, I'm like trying to hiccup and speak at the same time. Okay, so Miami Dolphins get to sign Taryn Armstead. It's a 5-year deal, up to 87.5 million dollars, and 43.37 of that's guaranteed. Um, Smash, like hit it out of the park signing. They
Yeah.
struggled so bad with their offensive line. It hurt Tua last year, literally,
Mm-hmm.
and his play. It it hurt Jacoby Brissett. Like, Brissett was even playing really bad when he got his chance. Like, no one was able to compete into that offensive line to the point where they were just throwing slants and drag routes and screen passes quite often because they didn't really have time for anything else.
Yeah.
Now, is that Tua's skill set? Is he not able to throw the ball deep? That's a whole other story. We'll find out this year, right?
Yeah.
But this gives them a top 5 left tackle in the league,
Mm-hmm.
at any given moment. Yes, it's a lot of money, but they have a lot of money to give, right? So they're using it wisely. They signed a lot of offensive linemen. They're protecting that whole left side of the offensive line, which is good because Tua is left-handed. I know you want to say like blind sides are important, which it is, but in the Kyle Shanahan offense, they do a lot of rollouts, so he'll be rolling out to his left, and that left side is secure. There's really not much more to say about it. I think it's a great signing.
Yeah. No complaints here. I think that's what they were looking for to help boost that offensive line to help protect Tua, as you said. Little injuries here and there from not having that protection, and I think Taryn Armstead is a perfect fit to help, hopefully, help that. Good Lord, what the hell am I trying to say? Let me rephrase that. Taryn Armstead is going to help out. What they want to prevent is Tua getting hurt. That's what I'm trying to say. Holy cow. That's what I was trying to
And
say.
on a more analytical aspect of it, Taryn Armstrong fills the athleticism trait that they would like in a tackle. If you watch the
Yeah.
Niners play, Trent Williams was pulling as a tackle, and it worked really well for them. Taryn Armstead has that ability. He is a, a nimble guy for being as big as he is. You know, he's a nimble
Yeah.
lineman. Um, but I think we've hit it all. I think it's an A.
Yep, that's an
Really, not
A.
much more to say about it. Obviously, it's
Yep.
good. Mikey.
Yeah. uh, as you can see, it says right there, Patriots signed Malcolm Butler again. They had a tryout a couple days ago, I believe. Word around town is he did really well. Looked good. So I guess Bill Belichick rewarded him with a 2-year, $9 million deal. I like it just because we need the depth at corner. And Malcolm Butler, I think, was retired last year in a sense. He didn't play last year. But Malcolm Butler, as we saw earlier in his career, he played well in the Patriots system. We just didn't re-sign him because I feel like he wanted a lot of money, and we don't seem to give our corners a lot of money unless your name's Stephon Gilmore. But I like the signing, bringing Malcolm Butler back. We need help at corner, and I think him and Jonathan Jones, and then if we draft another guy, and then with a few other guys that we have in our rotation, I think it kind of helps build it up a little bit more, and then hopefully we can continue to add to it. And then, but Malcolm Butler knows our system. He knows how it's played. He played very well in it. And if going off of that tryout, if he still looks good and he looks athletic enough, I think he can hop right in and potentially be our new cornerback 1/2, depending on how healthy Jonathan Jones is. So I like having Malcolm Butler back. I'm a big Malcolm Butler fan, obviously from the Super Bowl interception. Shit was crazy. But yeah,
Should've ran the ball, Seattle.
yep, should have ran it, but you didn't. Ha, joke's on you. Now look at your team. Uh, but yeah, I like
Just
I like
knock it down.
I like Malcolm Butler. I'm glad he's back. I enjoy watching him play, and I'm excited to see him play again in the Patriots uniform.
So I'll come here with a more non-fan bias of
Yep.
this. He was retired for a year.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't who he. It may be Tennessee's fault. You never know, but he wasn't Malcolm Butler when he was in Tennessee that last year.
Nope.
I don't even think he really played all that much or
Not
well.
really. Yeah.
And then he retired for a year, and now he's coming back. You're signing him. If it's the only corner signing, I don't think it's great. If they bring in more and he's just a depth piece, that's fine. But you lost J.C. Jackson. You cannot replace him with Malcolm Butler.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah. Right. I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
talking about not you. I'm talking like about Bill Belichick, right? Like
Oh
that
yeah.
can't be
No,
his place,
that's not
right?
his replacement.
So this has got to be like a depth thing for
Hmm.
me. But overall, I mean, it's a cheap deal. It's 2 years. Really, it can be one if they want to cut him after. There's no dead cap. So I think it's fine. I think it's something that you needed to do,
Hmm.
so you can't complain. Overall, we gave it a B plus. We don't think B plus would be like the overall impact on the team, but I mean overall deal, overall what he's going to
Yeah.
be able to do. B plus is a great grade for him, I think.
Yep.
Move on to the other signing, not really big. Eagles signed Zach Pascal 1 year, 1 million guaranteed, 2.5 million total if you could hit some incentives.
Depth piece here,
Yeah,
but I mean, he could honestly be better than Jalen
Jalen
Rager
Rager. Yeah, I was gonna
and
say like
Arthega Whiteside.
yeah, I don't think like it's a great signing per se, but it's better than because they don't like Rager.
Yeah.
And they don't like JJ, so you can't hate him on it. Really, it's just one of those average signings. C's in red just because it's easier to see. That's not a bad
Yeah.
thing. It just means like this is not a bad deal. It's not a good deal. He can contribute, and if he doesn't, it's not like you got screwed over or anything from it.
Yeah.
But other than that's it. That's the quick signings.
Yep.
Should probably mention that Bobby Wagner is meeting with the Rams. It's expected to sign for 4 to 5 million, is what is being rumored. It's not official. We'll see. But if that happens, like great, they get even better.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it, Mikey.
That is all. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. If you enjoy this kind of content, anything, everything NFL, consider hitting that subscribe button. And for the guys, for everyone watching this, we appreciate you guys greatly. We appreciate the support. Any support in these videos is greatly appreciated. And leave a comment on what you guys think is going on too. Who your team wants to sign out of who's left, or what you think about these signings right here, or what could happen, what you guys are hearing. Just comment anything. We like comments.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Deuces.